Hello and welcome to Soda Tasting, an online show dedicated to soda reviews and appreciation. I'm Patrick O'Keefe. This is Dr. Brown's Black Cherry, and oddly enough, I'm not 100% sure on who owns this brand. This label says it's distributed by Canada Dry Bottling Company of New York in College Point, New York. And there was an article in the New York Times in 2011 that said that Canada Dry of New York, specifically Canada Dry Bottling of New York, not Canada Dry, the brand that's part of the Dr. Pepper Snapple Group, but Canada Dry Bottling of New York, at one point owned this brand. J&R Bottling, jnrbottling.com, says that they are the exclusive distributor of Dr. Brown's. So I'm not really sure. Dr. Brown's doesn't have a website. Canada Dry Bottling of New York doesn't appear to have a website. So there's just not a whole lot of information out there. But I did email J&R Bottling, about a week before I've recorded this episode, and to see if they would tell me, clear that up for me, give me a definitive answer, and I haven't heard back from them. If I do, I'll have it in the description, but suffice to say, it's maybe Canada Dry Bottling of New York, but I can't be 100% sure just because of the lack of information and the lack of information online. But Dr. Brown's has been around for a long time. The brand itself, introduced in 1869, before Coca-Cola and other companies were able to produce products that were certified kosher, there was Dr. Brown's Cel-Ray soda. And for that reason, it is well known, the Dr. Brown's brand, within the Jewish community. And, of course, they now offer several different flavors, one of which being black cherry. And I'll give you a look at the bottle here. This is a 1-liter bottle, 33.8 ounces. And I found this, I was happy to find it, at my local Harris Teeter grocery store in a dedicated section under international foods. So, even though Dr. Brown's was, is a product of New York, it's where it is under international. So there you go. Dr. Brown's natural flavor black cherry soda with other natural flavors. It's got a depiction here and a drawing of the Central Park Carousel. Since 1869, caffeine free. Let's take a look at the nutritional facts here. So in 12 ounces, you'll have 180 calories. You will have 30 milligrams of sodium. You will have 45 grams of total carbohydrates, 45 of which are sugar. It contains carbonated water, sugar and/or high fructose corn syrup, cherry with other natural flavors, citric acid, caramel color, sodium benzoate, a preservative, and artificial color, red number 40. You'll note that I said sugar and/or high fructose corn syrup. So there's different ways to interpret that. It could be the and or it could be the or. When I have got a hold of companies, because every time I see that, I email someone, and I did ask J&R Bottling about that specifically. Is it and? Is it or? What's the deal? Again, haven't heard back, but the ones that have responded, the couple that have responded when I've asked a question, have both said it was a mix. So let's go ahead and assume this is a mix for right now until I hear otherwise. I don't want people thinking it's one or the other, and if they have a problem with one or the other. So yeah, and of course this is a kosher product. There's a look at the cap there, indicating it as such. Perfect. I want to say I have had a Dr. Brown's product, and it might have been black cherry. But it's been, maybe a couple times I've had a Dr. Brown's product maximum. It's got that kind of deep black cherry smell that you get in a lot of black cherries. I pick up something that smells a little syrupy, smells a little like cherry cough medicine, which isn't a great smell, but I picked that up a little bit. So let's give it a taste. And I think the smell kind of translates over to the taste a little bit. I kind of get just an artificial cherry taste that reminds me a little bit of the cough syrup, and I don't really like that flavor. I don't like the taste of cherry medicine. That said, that's not the only thing I pick up here in the flavor. There is that kind of deep, dark black cherry flavor that you get in a lot of black cherries. But again, that bit of cough syrup type cherry flavoring really takes away from that. And so I find myself just kind of thinking this is an okay drink. Not great, not bad, generally okay, smooth, no bad aftertaste. Aftertaste fades away nicely. Yeah, so I'm at 2.5, 3 for this. just based on that kind of general feeling about it, and I want to put it at 2.5 out of 5. So let me know, are you a fan of Dr. Brown's? If so, what's your favorite Dr. Brown's flavor? Looking forward to trying additional ones in the future. Let me know in the comments on YouTube or on sodatasting.com. If you're on Twitter, please follow Soda Tasting at Soda Tasting. Thank you for watching, and as always, everything in moderation.